Hi, this is Brian Barlick, the relocation manager at Fort Riley, Kansas. And coming to you today live from Junction City, where we actually have the mayor here to tell you all there is to do in Junction City when you arrive here. But first, we found out just a few minutes ago that it's actually the mayor's birthday today. So happy birthday to you. Enough of that. Let's go on to the tour. Ma'am?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Phyllis Fitzgerald, and I am the mayor of Junction City. What a beautiful community and what a beautiful day. Not only am I the mayor of Junction City, Kansas, but I am also a Chief Warrant Officer 3 retired combat veteran of the 1st Infantry Division. I would like to welcome everybody to Junction City. I am honored today to be able to tell you what there is to do in Junction City, Kansas. In case you didn't know, Junction City is located right outside the gates of Grant and Trooper. Fort Riley and Junction City have a long-standing relationship and partnership as well. We value, we support, and we appreciate Fort Riley, all the soldiers and the families as well. So you're asking, what is there to do in Junction City? Well, this beautiful park that we're walking in right now, it's called Heritage Park. As you can see, it's a very, very beautiful park. Not only is this one of our parks, but we have 19 other walking trails and parks in Junction City. But what's unique about the Heritage Park is all the memorials that are in this park and all the events that do happen in the park. And one of the memorials that we have in our park is the Law Enforcement Memorial. This memorial is here to honor any of our police officers that may have lost their lives in the line of duty, whether Junction City, Gary County, or Grandview Plaza. This is our beautiful Law Enforcement Memorial in the Heritage Park. As we continue on, there are also 5 military type memorials in the park. One of them being the MIA POW memorial that's located here. We also have a memorial in the park that is for all the combat wounded veterans. There's also a Desert Storm memorial in the park, and there's also a World War I. But one of the most unique military memorials that we have in the park is the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. This memorial is the official state of Kansas Vietnam Memorial. And as you can see on the Vietnam Memorial, all the names that are located on this panel are all of the names of Kansas residents that lost their lives during the Vietnam War. And one of the things I'd like to just point out to you is this area here. These are the names of all of the Kansans that are still missing in action in the Vietnam War. So this is a very, very beautiful Vietnam Memorial tribute to those veterans and their families. One of the great things or events that happens here in this Heritage Park every year around Memorial Day is there's an event called Run for the Wall. This is where motorcyclists begin their journey in California, and they drive their motorcycles all the way to Arlington Cemetery. One of the stops along the way is here in Junction City at this beautiful Vietnam Memorial. Why do they stop here? They stop here because of Fort Riley and the active duty soldiers and their families. They stop here because of Junction City, Kansas, and our embracing of the military and all the veterans that reside in our community. They stop here because of that memorial. So they will spend a night here in our community. We have a large celebration or event with them, and the next morning they head on out toward Arlington Cemetery to arrive there by Memorial Day. Okay, so that's one of the events that happens in our park. There are many other military type events that will occur also. Other things that happen in the park, every year, Sundown Salute for the 4th of July. That's a big 5-day celebration of music, bands, food, crafts. There's a carnival. It's 5 days of a celebration that also has a military parade where Fort Riley is part of that parade. At the last day of the event, it's culminated with a large fireworks display. As you can see behind me, we also have this beautiful water fountain. Nice place to take pictures at. Okay, so we have the Sundown Salute. In September, we have an event that's called the Jammin' and JC Blues and Barbecue. What that is, it's a barbecue competition. There'll be folks from all over the United States that will converge on Junction City and prepared their barbecue, and it is a big competition, and in the end there'll be some quite a few winners for it. But while they're doing their barbecue, there'll be vendors here that you'll be able to enjoy food, and also at the same time listen to the music that the blues and the jazz will be playing. Other things that happen in the park, every year we have big Juneteenth celebration. There's also several times where we will have arts in the park. There's also at Christmas time, we'll do our Christmas tree lighting here in the park. And Santa will be here to greet all the children that come out to see him. All that is right before that is a big parade. And again, this is an event that our military helps us with. They are a part of our community. They march in our parades. They come and engage in activities in our community here. So if that's not enough, talking about parks, let me tell you a little bit more. We have a couple other parks I want to point out to you. One of them is the Buffalo Soldier Memorial Park. This park has a monument that is there to recognize the contributions of the Buffalo Soldiers out of the 9th and 10th Horse Cavalry Regiment that's stationed here. Also, we have another park in Junction City that is called Homer's Pond. It is a pond, but it's also a park that has a nice walking and running trail, and you can also fish there if you have the right credentials or fishing license. It is stocked by the Kansas Department of Wildlife with catfish and bass, and children under the age of 16 and over the age of 65, they can fish there without a license, but everybody else, please make sure you have your license. But that's one of the beautiful facilities in our community. So that's some of those parks. Now, if you're tired of walking and hiking and stuff like that, well, we also have you also have the ability to engage in sports. In our community, we have 2 basketball courts, 2 outdoor basketball courts. So you can try your luck at shooting some hoops here in Junction City. What else do we have? We have 4 baseball, softball diamond fields. So as you can see, nice softball here. So you have that ability also. Those 4 fields, one is located up at North Park, one set is located at South Park. What's unique about the one at South Park is it has a concreted path all the way around that park. So if you're out jogging or running, there's park benches so you can sit and overlook to the south the farmlands and also the beautiful Flint Hills. It gives you the opportunity to sit and just relax and enjoy the beautiful scenery. Also at South Park, there is a dog park. So if you've got animals, you can bring your animals out to the dog park. The other baseball fields, there's one at Cleary Park, and there's also, we are fortunate to have in our community a Rather Field, which is constructed in the 1930s. And it is home to the Junction City Brigade Collegiate Baseball team. So you have the opportunity to come and watch college-type children or adults play baseball. And if you've never sat in that stadium, it is a feeling that you will never forget. So those are just some of the sports. If you like playing tennis, we have an outdoor tennis court. Not only is that you can play during the day, but you can play in the evening time as well. And it's located at our 5th Street Playground Park. Right next door to that is our city swimming pool, Olympic-sized swimming pool with a wading park, slides, and other watertight events that families and kids can engage in. And the park right next to it is full of all kinds of equipment for the children to play in. If that's not enough for you, we also have skating in our community. We have an indoor skating rink, it's called Spin City, and we have an outdoor skateboard park, which is 1 mile outside of the Grant Gate on the right-hand side. So if your kids need to burn off some energy and they want to practice skating and skateboarding, those are the 2 facilities that they have the means to do that. Now also down at our Spin City, we do have times where the roller derby comes in, and they have roller derby, which is a pretty awesome thing. I've been to a couple of those and was pretty impressed. And not only that, at Spin City, you can have birthday parties for the kids and other events. And if skating is not enough for you, golfing. Anybody that likes golf, you have 3 places in Junction City that you can play golf at. One of them is at Spin City. Well, it's called putt-putt golf though. So Spin City is one. And on the west side of town, there's another putt-putt golf course that also has a driving range. We have a workout facility in our town called the Great Life that has a 9-hole golf course. And also, as far as golfing, we have our Rolling Hills golf course. That is a 4.5-star golf course that's located on the west side of our community as well. So there you have it. So there's golfing, swimming, and then if you're someone that likes to go and shoot firearms or archery, we have an indoor shooting and archery range here as well. We also have a bowling alley. The bowling alley is not just for bowling, but you can play pool there, you can play darts there, and again, it's another facility where you can have parties, and they have bowling leagues as well. Okay, some other things that's going on in our community. We have a state-of-the-art movie theater that's recently been renovated. We also have, when it comes to the arts, we have the C.L. Hoover Opera House as well. The Opera House puts on lots of plays, orchestras, bands. They do a lot for the children of our community, for the folks that live in our community and at Fort Riley. So if you ever want to try your act at being an actor or an actress, you have that ability here. All you have to do is whenever they announce that they're having tryouts for an upcoming play, go try out and you could become one of the stars of the show. Also, the Opera House is the home of the Junction City Little Theater. They work hand in hand. They do a lot with our children in the schools and the community. And also, we have the Junction City Arts Council. The Arts Council, if you want to work on your skills of doing artwork, they have free art classes from adults down to children. They also put on every year in the fall a gallery art walk through downtown Junction City. Another really, really nice event, and it gives the local artists the opportunity to highlight their artwork in our community. Workout facilities. We have a lot of workout facilities in Junction City. There's at least 6 of them. 2 YMCAs. One of the YMCA has an indoor swimming pool, plus the YMCA does a lot with the children of the community with the different soccer, basketball leagues. So if your children needs to play some sports, you have that ability here. There's the Armed Forces YMCA. The Gary County Rehab Facility, not only is it a rehab facility, but it also has a workout facility. And we also have the Athletic Training Center, which is over off of Chestnut, which is exit 296 off of I-70. It has a wrestling facility for the children here. A lot of our school-age children use that facility, but it's not just for the children, it's for adults as well. They have a climbing wall in there, so sometime come and try your skills at climbing that wall. And it's not your standard going north to south, it's actually one that you go east and west all the way around. So you get to use some muscles that you might not have really realized that you had. If you're into history, we have the Gary County Historical Society Museum. Not only will you learn about history, but you'll learn a lot about Junction City, Gary County, and the settlers who settled this place. They have a large, extensive archive of data, artifacts. They put on a lot of events throughout the year to include ice cream socials, and they have a large collection of military stuff. So I would encourage you to please bring your children and yourselves and take a look at the museum that's located here in Junction City. And if you want to get a feel for what it felt like to sit in a one-room classroom, we also have one of those on the west side of town that you can go sit in one of those little desks and get a feel for what it felt like to sit in a little classroom like that. And really, after all this fun of walking, hiking, running, fishing, bowling, skating, you name it, you're hungry. Junction City has a large variety of dining choices. We are a very diversified community. We have sit-down restaurants as well as fast food. And when you're done eating, you need to go shopping. We have everything from clothes to furniture to hardware to groceries. So we have it in our community, everything that you need if you come to our community. And at this point, I hope I haven't really tired you out yet, but I want to share a couple things that are on the west side of our town, right on the skirts. It's a couple of farms. One of them is the Hildebrand Farms. If you want fresh milk or homemade ice cream, this is the place to go. You can take your children and go and get a tour of the farm and see the cows being milked. In the fall, they offer a lot of fall harvest type events to include hay rides. And also, Munson Angus Beef Farms is also on the west side of town, so you can take the children, get tours, and maybe even get a carriage ride as well. So I know that my time is running out. I hope that you can see that there is a lot going on in Junction City, and we have a lot to offer in recreation, entertainment, food, shopping, and opportunities for you to become a part of our great community here. I have truly enjoyed telling you about what Junction City has to offer you. We appreciate Fort Riley, the soldiers, the families, and I hope that you will thrive in Junction City, Kansas. We welcome you with open arms and a smile, and please, if you see me anywhere, stop and tell me hi, because I'm going to tell you hi back. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here today on your birthday.
I know.
Okay, I do appreciate it so much. Hey, look here. Everybody on social media always talks about how much there's nothing to do at Fort Riley or in Junction City. Well, let me tell you, she has spent a long time telling you all about things that we have going on here. All you got to do is want to do it. Open your mind up. Get out of the house. Get off the sofa. Get out and do something and have a great time doing it, because there's plenty to do here. We are right now, right about in the middle of Victory Week, where we're celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Big Red One. On Saturday, so if you're just now coming here, on Saturday, we have the Victory Fest, which will have Eli Young Band, the Charlie Daniels Band, just to name a few. So come on out and join us if you're here looking for something to do on Saturday. It is going to cost you about $25, okay? $25 a person. So please, come out and join us. Now, I would like to take this opportunity real quick. So also, next week, join us. We'll be live at the brand new, just opened up gymnasium on Fort Riley, where you'll be able a chance to see all we have to offer. The soldier is getting here. It's brand new stuff. So please join us next week live Thursday, 12 o'clock. I'd like to take the opportunity real quick to thank all my volunteers that help out here. Denise, Aubrey, Mirissa, Kelly, for all they do behind the scenes. We could not put this show on every week without their great help.
And I'd like to take this moment to tell our emergency services personnel, thank you so much for all that you do for Junction City and for Fort Riley. And we just want to remind you that Junction City is a great place to live,
train, deploy from,
and come home to,
where there is no mission too difficult or no sacrifice too great. Duty first.